All right, we're ready. Puck drop about to happen. Puck's loose. Menser comes up with it. Wild turn with it, come up ice. Still has it. Pass right out in front, tipped up over the net. LaRive gets it, turns. Over to Grebe. Grebe tries a long pass, goes by everybody into the Wild stick there. They make a turn, double back into their own zone. Cross over into the neutral zone, look up ice. LaRive in pursuit. Wild behind the net. Make a little tip forward there, stolen by Reese, back to Trenton. Trenton over to Vlad. Vlad shoots it all the way down, and that's going to be icing. All right, Trenton with it, tries a backhand pass over to Kodai. That's intercepted. Shot right out in front, goes off a stick and over the netting. Reese to take the draw. Puck goes into the corner. Trenton with it. Rings it around the boards over to the other side. Too far for Vlad. Reese in there to help. Puck shot down into the corner. Taken there by the Wild. Look around. Behind the net, loose. Along the boards to Kodai. Race for it there. Wild get it. Turn in their own zone. Oh, stolen there nicely by Kodai. Oh, and then it's retrieved back by the Wild. Wild with it, coming into their zone. Try a pass out in front. How you doing, buddy? Yeah, for sure. Gonna hang out here as long as we can. All right, looks good. They said the feed looks good. Wild make a cross ice pass, goes down deep into the corner. Cotting with it. Cotting looks up ice. Pass over to Sanjay. Sanjay, long lead pass over to Dylan. Dylan tries to move around. Checked off the puck behind the net. Wild come up with it. Stolen there by Sanjay. Nice little steal over to Dylan. Dylan tries a pass out in front. Intercepted by the Wild. Wild knock it out into the neutral zone now. Ralston with it. Long lead pass over to Dylan. Intercepted there by the Wild. Wild try to move it in, but they're intercepted again. And they get the puck in their own zone. Look up net. Look up ice, try a long pass. Pass goes down into the Shark zone deep. It's going to be an icing call against the Sharks. Sweeney, Menser, LaRive, and Grebe out there. Menser gets the puck, carries it out to LaRive. LaRive backhands it right on net, right out in front. Rebound. Wild get it. Take it out of the zone. Dump it down into the Shark zone, go down deep behind the net. Puck's loose. Wild with it, try a pass out in front, gets caught in some sticks. Puck comes loose and goes all the way down the net by the Wild. That no icing on this, of course, as the Wild did it. Wild intercepted there by Grebe. Grebe shoots it back in. Sharks will be forced to go onside. They enter into the zone again. Wild will try it again from behind their net. Try a pass out into the neutral zone. Tip there, right at center. They get it. Try a move by Grebe. Grebe checks his man off the puck. Puck goes loose along the boards behind the net. Wild cycle with it right out in front now. Gets put back behind the net again. Grebe with it. Backhands over to Menser. Back to Grebe. Grebe tries one for O'Sweeney, and that goes over his stick and all the way down, and we're going to have an icing call against the Sharks again. Reese to take the draw. Puck's loose at the face-off circle. Battle for it. A lot of sticks in there. Vlad tries to tip it forward. Intercepted there. Wild have it in the corner. Back to the blue line. Quick little pass. Gets deflected right over the net. Over to the other side along the boards. Cheney's checked off it. Wild with it now. Try to get it across. Taken by the defenseman. He shoots wide. Goes over along the boards over to the other side to the blue line. Tips it back in. Intercepted there by Reese to Cheney. Cheney back to Reese. Reese moves it into the zone. That's going to be offside as Reese was ahead of the play there. Pass just before the blue line. Trenton with it now, rings it along the boards, that goes over. There's going to be another face-off. I do believe this will come center ice. Nope. Yeah, it should be center ice. Any face-off in the neutral zone has to be done at one of the dots. In the neutral zone, it has to be at one of the spots, right? It can't be anywhere in the neutral zone. Oh, did they? Yeah. So there's no just rant anywhere on the ice?
Only the 9 dots.
Only at the 9 dots now. Okay. Yeah, it used to be different, right?
Yeah.
Especially when it was hit out of over the thing, they do it right from where it was often.
If you're shooting off and it goes off the crossbar and out, it stays in.
Oh, okay. It's like your own team deflected it kind of thing. Yeah. Are you guys reffing this series of games? No, you're not in this? All right, we're back here in action. There will be a face-off. I do believe just outside the blue line. Oh, we had a penalty. I missed that. Okay, thank you. High sticking penalty against the Sharks. 22, Dylan's in the box. Wild with it in their own zone. Move it up into the neutral zone. Carries it along the boards down into the Shark zone. Turns, looks to set up, but pressure there by Ralston. Puck's right there at the blue line now. Along the boards, back to the blue line. Comes in, winds up for a shot, gets through, save there. Another shot, save again. Puck's behind the net, tries to get it out in front. Intercepted there by Will, and Will's going to take a shot down the... Oh, we're going to have a whistle here as the net's off. And that's basically against the Sharks here. That's kind of unfair in a way. Oh, they're going to do it in neutral territory here. That's better. Because it was a good clearing pass by Will. Oh, Sweeney to take the draw with Menser, and Sweeney back. Sweeney and Grebe. Sweeney turns with it. He's just going to rifle it down. Going to go off the boards in front of the net. Wild's going to recover, bring it behind the net, set up. Pass along the boards. Back to the D. Cross ice. They try to enter. Intercepted there by Menser. Menser's going to take it, and he's going to bring it down the boards again. Wild with it. Come out of the zone. Into the neutral zone. Flip it down deep. Chase for it there. Sweeney's going to get it. He's going to rifle it down, and that'll go by everybody. Change up of the D here. Trenton and Vlad out there with Lariv and Kodai. That's going to be icing. with 33 seconds left in this penalty. 10:24 left in the first period. 0-0. Can you get it pretty good on there? Good. Face off down in the wild zone. Puck comes to the blue line. Trenton with it. He's going to opt to go back to Vlad. Vlad knocks it down. Tip there, up high, bounces in the neutral zone, stolen by Reese. Reese tries to get by someone. Check, Larib with it, takes a shot. Saved there, and the puck's going to be held for another face-off down in the wild zone with 15 seconds left in this penalty. Will, Cheney, and Reese. Oh, there was a penalty on that actually to the Wild. So 4 aside for 15 seconds, then Sharks will go on a power play. Puck goes behind the net. Wild have it. They ring it around the boards to the other side. Goes by everybody. Vlad comes back with it. 4 seconds left as he decides to turn, wait for his man to come on. Kodai gets on the ice now. We got a power play for the Sharks. Vlad in there deep, brings it down deep into the corner. Chipped over to the other side by Reese to Will. Will looking for some support. Cross over to Kodai at the blue line. Over to Vlad. They switch spots. Vlad at the blue line over to Kodai. Kodai in for Cheney. Puck's out in front. Loose. Kodai with it. Back over to Reese. Reese is going to try a shot. Doesn't get through. Puck's loose. It's just going to be gloved there by the Wild. .111 left on this power play. Reese to take the draw. Wild get it. Try to flip it out. Can't. At the blue line, quick little pass over to Kodai on the other side. Back to Vlad. Back to Reese. Back over to Vlad. He's going to try to flip it through traffic. Will gets it there. Dumps it into the corner quickly. Kodai goes in there to recover. Puck's behind the net. Cheney flips it over to Reese. Reese back over to Cheney behind the net. Cheney turns back to Reese. Tries a shot. That goes wide. That's going to come out as Wild recover it. Wild now with a 2-on-1, short-handed. Nice check there by Vlad as Cheney comes up with it. Cheney carries it in. Puck, little shot on net there. Puck's loose behind the net. Wild come up with it. Make a quick pass across. There's 17 seconds left in this power play. Long shot by Dylan. Caught him back to get it in his own zone. Crosses, and that's offside as the power play is over. 8:04 left in the second period. Wild with it. Wild right out in front, takes a shot, goes wide, comes all the way back to the blue line on the other side. Wild with it there. Puck's loose now in front of Zach. O'Sweeney tries to get it. Wild knock it down along the side. Try a pass out in front. Quick little weak shot handled there by Zach. And now Dylan gets it, carries it out, cross the red line. Tries to tip it by and chase it. Stolen there by Wild. They get it behind the net. Tip forward into the corner. Wild with it now along the boards. Tries a cross-ice pass. Goes off a couple of bodies. Comes loose and Cotting gets it in the neutral zone. Dumps it down deep into the Wild zone behind the net. Tries to pass across at the blue line, checked hard there. Wild with it, tip it forward. LaRive in there to recover. Tips it forward over to Will. Will with LaRive. LaRive tries to get it forward, goes off a stick. Loose there at the side of the net. Oh, goes off a skate right in front of the net. Stolen there by Menser to LaRive. LaRive over to Will, tries to tip it forward. He can't get his stick on it, right back to the blue line. Over to Sweeney. Sweeney takes a shot. I think it went off a body into the corner. Will with it now, back to the blue line. Grebe with it. Grebe takes a shot. Sweeney with it, tips it forward to LaRive. LaRive has it behind the net. Checked off it there, puck comes loose. Menser in there to help. Menser with it behind the net. Menser and LaRive battling in there. Gets it over to LaRive. LaRive gets it back to the blue line to Grebe. Grebe tries to get it forward to LaRive. Battled for it there right at the blue line. Tip forward back into the zone, and Sharks are going to go for a line change here. Puck's down behind the goal line there. Stolen nicely by Reese. Rice right out in front, but he loses it. Goes back down deep into the corner. Wild with it. Circle behind their net. Ooh, tries to make a move. Kind of lost an edge there as Cheney gets in there. Behind the net, over to the other corner. Wild with it. Ring it down. They're just going to ring it down. This is going to be icing. A little pressure there as they had to get rid of it. Face off down in the Wild zone with 5 minutes and 31 seconds left in this first period. Puck comes loose. Trenton goes back to recover it, flips it forward to Reese. Reese flips it forward into the Wild zone, but they recover it. Cross ice pass. Lead pass into the zone. Tries to move by. Checked nicely there by Trenton, but puck comes loose right in front of the net. Vlad ties up a stick and no shots made. Puck's now along the boards, bouncing, comes to the blue line, flip back down, but Reese gets it, kicks it into the neutral zone. And Wild opt to just knock it back down. Vlad has it at his own blue line. Cross ice pass to Dylan. Dylan gets it, flips it up high, deep into the zone, goes behind the net. Wild with it, turn, look up ice. Pass along the boards. A lot of cross ice passing in their own zone. Dylan with some pressure. This time a lead pass over into the Shark zone, but intercepted there by Sanjay. Sanjay takes it down, comes in deep, tries to pass out in front. Out there all by himself. Will takes a shot. Save. Puck's loose. It's going to come into the neutral zone. Ralston's going to get it, knock it back down. Tag up by the Sharks as they go back down deep. Wild with it in the neutral zone. Along the boards. Ralston tries to get it forward, can't. Cotting with it. Turns. Over to Sanjay. Sanjay over to LaRive. LaRive lead pass to Will. Will with the shot. And that's saved there easily by the Wild. With 3:51 left in this first period. 0-0 tie. Now Sweeney and Grebe coming out. Oh, Sweeney to take the draw. Wins it back to LaRive. Quick shot, goes wide. Puck's loose. LaRive comes in there to get it. Back over to Sweeney. Sweeney up to Menser. Menser goes into the zone, works by one, side of the net, takes a shot, and that's going to go off something and go up into the netting and force a face-off down in the Wild zone. Oh, Sweeney to take the draw. Wins it, goes back. Oh, nobody there. Greavy's forced to put it in the neutral zone, and Sweeney just chips it forward, waits for everybody to tag up, goes deep. He's going to chase it, falls. Puck's loose along the boards, comes to the other side. Sweeney tries to get in there, goes back to Menser. Menser in the neutral zone. He's going to take a shot, go on net, and they're just going to cover up. 3:14 left in the first period. Face-off, Sharks win it. Over to Trenton, he fumbles on it. Wild to get it, carried into the neutral zone, but it comes loose along the boards. Taken there by Cheney. Cheney turns up ice. Goes in deep, flips it right over to the net. Puck's loose. Still loose, Kodai tries a shot. Side of the net, Reese now gets a shot, goes wide over the net. Back to Vlad at the blue line. Flips it down deep to Cheney. Cheney flips it behind the net over to Kodai. Wild recover it, over to the other side, look up ice, bounce it off the boards, goes over a stick and into the neutral zone and knocked back down by Trenton. After a tag up, Wild get it behind their net, over along the boards. Puck's loose, stolen there. Gets deflected into the corner. Trenton with it. Trenton goes in, backhands it back behind the net. Reese tries to pass out in front, nobody there. Wild pick it up. Try a pass into the neutral zone. Stolen there by Vlad. Vlad tries to move by. Moves by one. Oh, puck comes loose at the blue line. Bunch of skates. Caught in a bunch of skates. Trenton with it. Over to Dylan. Dylan over to Reese. Back to Vlad. Vlad just inside the blue line. Knocks it down deep behind the net. Wild come up with it. Stolen there by Reese. Reese looking for help. Tries to pass out in front to Dylan. Dylan tries a shot. Goes wide. Ralston with a shot now, deflected up, bounces high. We're just recording.
I know, that's not safe.
What's not safe?
You can stand on our next like
Oh. Can we sign a form? Yeah. We made a platform. I'll catch him. No? Okay. All right, can we do it at the end of the period?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Gotta come down.
Very bad.
California rules. Liability. You know, liability. Back in 1950, none of this would have been an issue. Huh? Oh, yeah, he's not going to allow that either. I think that's pretty safe. But Sanjay with it. Puck's tied up right at the blue line. 1 minute left. Menser tips it forward, gets his stick on it. Menser in there. Takes a shot. Goes along the boards over to Ralston. Ralston with a quick shot. Over into the other corner along the boards. Cotty chips in, tries to help, loses it. Wild come up with it. Oh, going to be a penalty there by Cotting, I do believe. Yep. Either a high sticking or hooking. Not sure how high that stick was. Hooking is the call. As Sharks will have to go on a penalty kill with 34 seconds left in this period. Bummer, eh? Totally safe. Just outside the Shark zone. Sweeney with it, knocks it down the ice. Behind the net, Wild set up. They only have 22 seconds to make something out of this. They come in out of their own zone. They lose it in all the snow. Lots of snow outside the benches. A little bit of a ice condition here. Wild with it behind the net. Try to pass out in front. Comes loose. They get it back behind the net. Pass out, takes a shot, doesn't get through, and that's going to be stopped there by Sweeney. As we end this period, tied 0-0. Sharks. Here we go. We're going to start the second period. Sharks on the penalty kill. Wild come up with it. Turn along the boards. Back to the blue line. Oh, goes over a stick and all the way down into the Shark zone. Break for the Sharks here. Time ticks off the penalty. Wild look up ice. Give it to Eden. Eden carries it across the red line. Dumps it down over everybody's head, down behind the net. Sweeney gets it, rings it along the boards. Crosses the blue line over to Lariv. Lariv tries to knock it forward. Puck's bouncing. He gets a stick on it. Goes back right at the Wild line, blue line. So Wild come up with it. Take a quick shot. Bad angle. Oh, almost loose out in front. Lariv with it now. Carries it across the red line. Tries to move. He's checked off the puck. Gonna have to tag up here. Wild with it behind their own net. Setting up along the boards. Eaton's gonna carry it out. Cross the blue line, crosses the red line, dumps it down deep. Vlad in there with them. Pushing and shoving behind the net. Wild come up with it. Ring it along the boards over to the other blue line, over other side blue line, cross ice. Takes a shot, doesn't get through, goes wide off a stick. Back to the blue line. 3 seconds left in this penalty kill for the Sharks. They try a shot on net, and that's just saved there by Zach. How's it looking? You need help? Just trying to level it. Trying to get set up here. We got called off the netting. We weren't allowed to stand on the netting. Do our best here. Some great filming by Katz here. Such a relief to have help doing this. All right, Sharks move it out of their own zone. Cheney enters the zone to Reese right out in front. Takes a shot, goes high. Puck's down in the corner with Kodai. Wild come up with it. Try to ring it along the boards. Taken there by Reese. Knocked back down into the corner. Wild come up with it. Ring it along the boards over to the other side to the blue line. Vlad keeps it in. Wild will get it there. Carry it into the neutral zone. Cross the center line. Puck's loose in a bunch of feet. Finally comes loose to one of the Wild D. Cross ice pass. Backhands it out. Taken there by Cheney, but he had to go into the neutral zone with it, and they'll have to tag up. Wild with it. Ring it along behind the net over to the other side. Going to ring it back to the other boards again. That's going to come out into the neutral zone and taken there by Vlad. He hits it along the boards over to Smith. Smith with it. Tries to flick it forward to Will. A little too far for him. Wild recover behind their own net. Ring it along the boards over to the other side. Look up ice. Turns. Goes back. Cross ice pass. Another pass. Goes into the neutral zone. Stolen there by Dylan. Puck will be knocked all the way down into the Shark zone behind the net. Zach plays it over to Ralston. Ralston tries to get it forward, but intercepted. Puck's loose right in front of Zach. Goes behind the net now. Wild with it. Try a pass out in front. Can't. Will gets in there. Will gives it to Ralston. Tries to flick it forward. Goes by. Dylan has it now over to Sanjay. Sanjay tries to cut in front. He's checked off the puck. Puck goes behind the net over to the other side. Wild with it now. Try to get it out of their zone. They do. Lead pass goes, bumps off. This could be no icing on that. He must have stayed onside. Tries a shot, goes off a body. Will with it now. Will carries it out into the neutral zone, and that's going to be an offside. Dylan a little head on the play. Still 0-0 here, folks, with 13:26 left in the second period. Well, Sweeney tries to get it through, goes off a wild skate. Back to Sweeney, deep. Bounces it off the boards, goes into the wild zone. Wild have it, turn, look up ice, try to make a pass just into the neutral zone across center. They get it. In the center, puck goes loose behind the net. Sweeney with it, brings it forward to Lariv. Lariv carries it out, lead pass over to O'Sweeney. O'Sweeney, Lariv, and Menser tries a pass over to taken there, over to Lariv. Lariv back over to Sweeney at the blue line. Takes a shot, gets through, and it's gloved there by the goalie as they get an opportunity there with some traffic in front, but goalie saw it all the way. Face-off down in the Wild zone. 12:54 left in the second period. Still 0-0. Taken there by Lariv, back to Grebe, back to Lariv. Lariv brings it along the boards to Menser, right out in front. Oh, Sweeney can't get his stick on it. Brings it back to the blue line to Grebe. Grebe tries a shot, and that'll get through, and that's gloved by the goalie again. 12:41. Oh, Sweeney to take the draw. Forced out of the circle. Well, Sweeney wins the draw to Menser. Menser has it along the boards. Cross ice pass. Sweeney's going to back up there just to be safe. Puck comes loose, goes into the Wild zone. D to D pass behind him. Well, Sweeney with some pressure there as he turns, looks up ice along the boards, tries another pass deflected by Lariv, and Grebe gets it, knocks it down deep into the corner. Wild come up with it. Look off ice, stolen there by Menser. He gets a nice shot. Nice pad save there by the goalie. This puck comes loose in the neutral zone, and Trenton gets it, tries to hit it forward. Taken there by the Wild. Goes off a chase of skate and loose in the neutral zone. They'll fire it down deep. It's at the blue line. Lariv with it. Lariv makes a pass over to Reese. Reese across the blue line gets caught up in some snow. And he tries to pass back to the blue line, goes between the 2D and back into the neutral zone. Vlad with it now. Vlad carries it in. Stops at the side. Cross ice pass over to Kodai. Kodai tries a shot, goes off a leg behind the net. They ring it back along the boards. Wild stop it. Look up ice. They're just going to flick it forward into the neutral zone. Reese tries a move to get by, taken by Cheney. Wild come up with it in front of the net. Ooh, dangerous little loose puck there in front of the net. Cheney tries a shot, goes off some skates. Wild have it in the house, flip it forward, down into the neutral zone. Flip forward, Kodai takes it in. It's got Cheney right in front of the net all alone. Takes a shot. Oh, it's saved there by the Wild. Wild come up with it. Get it out of the zone. Vlad holds it in the neutral zone. He's just going to knock it back down. Sharks tag up. Wild look. Pass into their own zone. Nice little move there. Moves into the neutral zone. Down into the Shark zone. Puck's loose. Ralston comes up with it, flips it forward to Will. Will looks up ice, passes it over to Dylan. Dylan carries it down, makes a nice move by one with Sanjay. Sanjay in front of the net, tries to make a move. He's checked off the puck. Puck's loose, and Will gets a stick on it, knocks it over a body and into the net. Just get in front of that net. Loose pucks go in. Loose pucks sink. Loose goalies. All right, nice little goal there. Sharks will go ahead with 10:27 left in the second period. Caught him with it, tries to move by one. Gets it again, turns, passes over to Dylan. Dylan flip pass over to Will in his skates. Little anger going on there as we might have a penalty here against Will. Slashing. And the Sharks will go on a penalty kill. 10-10 left in the second period. Puck over to the Wild. They try to move it in. Nice little steal by Menser. Menser moves it into their zone, flicks it back over to Cotting. Cotting will just ring it along the boards down deep. Wild will set up behind their own net. Pass up along the side. Carries it into the neutral zone, cross center, and flips it down deep. Chase for it there. Ralston gets there first. Checked off the puck. Cotting in there to help. Flicks it forward, but stopped at the blue line. Down deep in the corner. Wild come up with it. Cross ice pass over to the other blue line. Takes a shot. Goes off a body and up into the netting. 1:23 left in the penalty kill. Grebe rings it along the boards over to Lariv. Lariv looks up ice, flips it off of Reese's stick down deep. Wild set up, puck's on edge here. Tries to calm it down. It's still on edge. There they go. Calm it down. Up along the boards. Eaton with it. Crosses the red line. Tries to move by Grebe. Nice check there. Knocked into the neutral zone. Now Reese and Lariv 2-on-1. Reese tries to get it to Lariv behind him. Puck's loose. Wild move it out. Into the zone all alone. Takes a shot. Puck bounces in front of the net. Get it. Take a shot. Why? Up high. Another shot. Ooh, and under the body of Sweeney there as it goes in. And the Wild tie it up with 8:40. There was 30 seconds left on that penalty kill. One is the score. 8:40. Wild come up with it. Try a pass out in front. Taken there by the Wild. Make a nice little move by in the corner now. Checked there by Trenton. Sweeney gets in there to help. Tries to flip it forward to Cheney. Cheney gets it. Turns with it. Flips it up high. Bounced there by Vlad. Vlad to Kodai. Kodai tries a shot. Saved there by the Wild goalie. And there's going to be a face-off. Little pushing and shoving here. We're going to have some coincidental minors here, I do believe. The Sweeney and Mosley, I think is his name, for the Wild. Nope, just one penalty against the Wild. Nice. So Sharks will go on the power play. Did you see that all along? You knew it was only going to be one. I saw him do this, so I thought it was two. I see. We never do, Ken. Never. No. Every coincidental against us is a crime. Kodai with it now along the boards. Back over to Will, right in front. Will can't get a shot off. Cheney has it behind the net. Pass out to Will all alone. Tries to gets it. Double shot and sinks it. Nice little pass there by Cheney, and Will, his first shot was saved. He got his own rebound and knocked it in again.
I was just saying that should be no goal and that was off.
Oh, was it? Well, we didn't see that, Ken. We have a ref here from Dallas who said the netting was off, but oh well. Another shot right on net. Nice shot by Cheney. Puck comes loose into the neutral zone. Cotting goes back in his own zone to recover. Looks up ice, tries a shot, deflector, tries to get it out. It's deflected there. Wild come up with it, back to the blue line. Fakes a shot, takes another one out in front, and Zach's just going to cover up for a face-off. 7:33 left in the second period. Cat's going to go for a sip of his coffee or tea here. Even cameramen need to have something to drink once in a while. Puck at the blue line, takes a shot, goes off a body, loose, race for it. Wild get there first, turn behind the net, look up ice, along the boards, tipped into the neutral zone. Will comes up with it, turns back up ice, and that's going to be offside. Will wins the draw over to Cotting, but goes over his stick and down into the Shark zone. Cotting has it deep in the corner. Looks up net, makes a pass, looks up ice, makes a pass to Will. Will's just going to tip it down deep into the zone. Smith in there, checks his man, puck's loose. Along the boards, battle for it, underneath some bodies now, and Wild will get it. They're just going to knock it all the way down the ice and cause an icing there. Two to 1 Sharks. 6:53 left in this second period. Puck's loose at the face-off dot. Bunch of bodies in there. Wild come up with it, go behind their own net, tip it into the neutral zone. Greavy's just going to take a shot, deflected there by the goalie's stick, down behind the net, over to the other side, get it out, tip it loose, kept in there by LaRive, but then it comes loose into the neutral zone. Wild with it, try to get by. Sweeney in there to help. Comes up with, Metzer comes up with it. Goes deep into the corner, over to the other side. LaRive in there. Puck's loose behind the net. Pressure there. Puck's at the side of the net. Makes a pass into the neutral zone over his stick, but he gets it back. Wild go into the Shark zone. That's going to be offside against the... Oh, penalty actually against the Sharks. Number 86. Do you see what the call was? I missed it. Slashing right here in the corner. That was it for what happened in... No love taps. That should be 2 minutes for love tapping. 2 minutes for love tapping against Chase. Sharks ring it out, can't get it out with all the snow. The puck's really slow. It's harder to get out in this environment. They have 5:54 left in this penalty. They're going to be forced to kill it off to keep the lead here. Nice little steal by Reese. Oh, Reese tries a move, taking off the puck, but puck comes loose. Kodai with it. Kodai goes into the zone, tries to make a move, checked off the puck. Wild have it. Look up ice, make a pass. Cross at the center line. Oh, trip there. We're going to have another penalty here as they're going to get a 5-on-3, and Reese is going to be called for tripping. That should be a 1-minute penalty for accidental trip. 5:33 left in the first. 5-on-3 here. Going to be tough for the Sharks. Wild with it at the blue line. Cross to the other side. Looks for a hole, can't find it. Over to the side, back to the blue line in the middle. Back over to the other side. Quick little shot, saved there by Zach. Deflected into the corner. Back to the blue line. Tries to get it through, and a nice save by Zach. He was screened on that shot. Got his glove on it. Still a 5-on-3. Wild get it, take a quick shot, goes off bodies, taken there by Will, and he's going to get it all the way down the ice. Held there. Wild set up behind their own net. Along the boards to Eaton. Eaton carries it out into the neutral zone across center. Dumps it down deep, goes in after his own puck, loses it in the snow. Trenton checks him there. Puck goes along the other side. Really slow ice here right now. Got to make those passes harder. Shot, nice save by Zach. Deflects it in the corner. Wild get it, knock it back to the blue line. Over to the other blue line. One-timer, shot, nice glove save by Zach. 25 seconds left on the first penalty to chase. 55 seconds left in Reese's penalty. 4:27 left in the period. Cheney gets it out into the neutral zone, knocks it down deep now. Wild turn just in front of their own net. Pass it over to Lentz. Lentz crosses the red line. Pass over to the blue line. That's going to be offside. Cheney to take the draw. Wild win it over their defenseman's stick, over to the side. Try to get it over the blue line. That's going to be another offside. As Sharks get one man back on the ice. There's 29 seconds left in Reese's penalty. 4:01 left in this period. They still have a 2-1 lead. Cheney takes the draw. Wild win it. Cross ice pass behind the D. Circles back right at the top of his zone into the neutral zone. Puck comes loose along the boards, tipped forward there by Cotting. Wild get it back in their own zone, try to get it forward, knock it down deep. Ralston will get it there. Ralston will look up ice and flip it down deep. 8 seconds left in the penalty. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Penalty's over. Sharks killed the 2 penalties and a 5-on-3. Back to full strength. Ralston tries a lead pass over to Will, gets caught up by a Wild stick there in the neutral zone. They turn in their own zone. Tries to flip it forward, intercepted there by Will. Will in there all alone, makes a move by one. All in front, tries to chip it and goes off the goalie's stick and up over the net. Nice little move by Will there. Will gets the draw. Goes in after it himself, but Wild come up with it along the boards to the other side. Get it forward at the blue line. Bounces there in the neutral zone. They circle back in their own zone. Fire it forward. Puck's loose. Dillon comes up with it. Goes into the zone. Makes a move by one. Has it now. Looks in front. Tries a backhand. Puck's loose in front. Shot by Sanjay. Wide and off the netting. And that's going to force another face-off. 2:40 left in this period. Menser, Lariv, and O'Sweeney out there with Grebe and Joe back. Puck goes down into the corner. Off the netting, we're going to have another face-off. Terrible ice right now. Terrible ice. Shot by Lariv, goes wide. Lariv with it at the blue line, makes a move, goes in himself, tries a shot. Oh, over the glove and wide, back out in front. Lariv with it, back over to Grebe. Puck's loose in the neutral zone, bouncing off a bunch. LaRive finally comes up with it, goes into the zone, tries to deflect it into the corner. O'Sweeney gets it. Back to the blue line to Vlad. Vlad tries to make a move. He's checked off the puck, but his checker falls. Battle for it along the boards. Vlad with it still tries to get the puck out in front. Gets Wild come up with it. 1:46 left in this penalty. LaRive stops it. Finally comes out into the neutral zone. It's Wild turn up ice. Trenton steals it, looks up ice, takes it himself into the neutral zone, cross center. Down deep, Mentzer in there. Puck's loose in the other corner. They're going to fire it down. That's just going to come out of the zone, and Vlad's going to get it in the neutral zone, crosses over into the Wild zone, takes a shot off a stick wide into the corner. Kodai with it, back to Vlad. Behind the net, tries a pass out in front, goes off a stick. High off the boards. Reese with it now, tries to make a move. He's checked off the puck. Puck's loose in the corner. Battle for it. Wild come up with it. Try a pass out. Can't, goes over sticks. Puck's loose just outside the Wild zone. Kodai gets it, loses it. Wild with it, flick it off the boards, back into the neutral zone. 48 seconds left in this period. Reese bounces it off the boards, takes a funny bounce and bounces right back under him as it goes back into the Wild zone. Wild with some time behind the net. Pass up into the neutral zone at the red line. Stolen there by Cheney. Cheney flips it forward, race for it. Everybody overskates it. Puck comes loose over to the other side. Sanjay there. Battle there. Gets it forward over to Will. Will still has it. Out in front. Quick pass over to Smith. Nice save by the goalie there. 8 seconds left. Battle for it. Puck's loose. Sanjay with it. Tries to knock it forward into the net. And that's it. A nice effort. Puck goes down deep into the Shark zone. Sweeney gets it, rings it along the boards. Tipped there by Kodai, but taken by the Wild. Wild with it. Flip it forward. Just goes into the Shark zone there. Tries to make a move by Greeby. Gets the puck behind the net. Over to the blue line, passed, and that's going to be icing. Is that fast ice? Oh, no icing. I don't know what happened there. Stolen there quickly by Cheney. Kodai with it. Kodai over to Reese. Reese tries to get by, turns. Back over to Vlad, over his stick. Into the Shark zone, over to Reese. Reese flips it up to Sanjay. He tips it in deep. Goes behind the Wild net. They ring it along the boards over to the other side. Back down deep into the corner. Will gets there first. Flips it back to the red line, or the blue line there, kept in by Cotting. Oh, they're going to say that came out. Oh, high stick. It's going to be a high stick, and that's going to bring the puck out. Down deep into the Shark zone. Will to take the draw. Wins it. Cotting in there to retrieve behind the net. Ralston's going to flip it along the boards, down over the center line to Dillon. Dillon gets it, tries to flip it forward to Will. Taken there by the Wild. Along the boards, they get it, shoot it down into the neutral zone there. Ralston there to recover just past center, and he rings it down deep over into the opposite corner behind the net. Wild come up with it. Make a pass along the boards, kept in there by Dillon. He knocks it back down along behind the net. over to the other side. Wild will just shoot it out into the neutral zone there. Stolen off of Cotting right in front of the net. Ralston in there to recover. Tries to tip it forward. Can't. Puck's loose. Doesn't get through. Wild with it. Back over into the corner. Ralston gets it. Flips it forward to Dylan. Dylan over to Menser. Menser back to Sweeney, and it's covered up there. .14:56 left in the third period. 2-1 Sharks. Iowa Wild. Home team. Sweeney to take the draw. Goes loose, comes loose. Race for it now. Sweeney gets it over to Menser. Menser at the blue line. Over to Lariv. Goes over his stick, down deep. Tipped forward by the Wild. Just inside the zone. They get it out into the neutral zone, but taken there by Grebe. Grebe flips it forward to nobody. Goes right onto a Wild stick and behind the net. Sweeney with it, brings it along the boards over to the other side. Menser over to O'Sweeney. O'Sweeney takes it in deep. Takes a shot, loose out in front. Lariv tries to get a stick on it in the corner. Oh, tries a pass, goes by everybody. All the way down the net. Ladd with it now. Crosses center, dumps it down deep. Kodai goes in there to recover, but Wild get there first. Try to get it out along the boards. Battle for it there. Cheney battling. Puck comes loose along the other side. Trenton it chips in, tries to knock it back, but Wild still battling with it right at the blue line. Get it out into the neutral zone. Vlad with it, just past center. He flips it up high. Goalie deflects it down deep behind the net. Battle with it there. In the corner, Wild come up with it. Make a move past the blue line into the neutral zone. Enter into Shark zone. All by himself, tries a shot, goes off Trenton's leg. Oh, right in front. Couldn't get a stick on it. Trenton tries to pass up to Cheney, and that goes all the way down the ice. Wild with it. Pass up. Enter into the Shark zone. Tries to make a move past Ralston. Takes a shot, and it's going to be saved there by Zach. Weak angled shot. Zach was there, ready for it. 12:53 left in the third period. 2-1 Sharks over Iowa Wild. Will to take the draw. Puck comes loose. Quick shot on net. Nice save by Zach. Puck's in the corner, right out in front, taken there by Sanjay. Sanjay passes it up to Dylan. Dylan carries it into the zone, goes wide, tries to cut out in front. Puck goes behind the net. Wild get it. Pressure there by Sanjay. Still a battle for it at the side of the net. Dylan tries to get it. We're going to have a penalty here. I believe Sanjay's going to go off for hooking. And Sharks will be on a penalty kill again. These penalties doing them no favor, but they still hold a 2-1 lead. Puck goes down into the Shark zone. Grebe there. He's going to flip it forward, but intercepted there by Wild right at the blue line, back into the corner. Grebe this time makes sure it goes down the ice, and it's right on net. Wild goalie forced to make a save. Dylan in there quickly. Wild get there first. Stolen there by Sweeney. He just decides to cover up, set up. Wild with it. Exit their zone into the neutral zone. Pass right at the blue line into the Shark zone. Tries to pass forward. Wild with it, turn right in front of the net, take a shot, goes wide. Eden with it in the corner, back to the blue line. Centers it up, over to the other side. Back over, quick shot. Saved there by Zach. Greeby with it. He's going to flick it down the ice, and he's going to get it out. One minute left in this penalty. Ooh, he tries to pass forward, goes off a body. And Menser gets there. He just knocks it down, all the way down, and Wild will be forced to set up again. Wild go into the neutral zone, make a quick pass, gets by Menser out in front, settles it down at the blue line. Kept in, caught him with it. He's just going to get his stick on it, and he's going to knock it all the way down the ice. 23 seconds left on the penalty kill. Wild in there, caught him, intercepts, puck's loose. O'Sweeney tries to get a stick on it, can't. Gets a shot, goes wide behind the net. Puck's in the corner, battle for it. Sharks are back at even strength. Up to Lariv, off his stick, into the neutral zone. Wild come up with it. Tries a shot, nice save by Zach. Another shot, that goes to the side of the net. Whoa, a shot there and goes off Zach's pad. Shot out in front, goes off bodies. It's loose in front. Weak angled shot, and Zach's going to hold it. All right, puck goes all the way down, and that's going to be icing against the Sharks. 9:42 left in the game, or left in the third period, I should say. I shouldn't take that for granted. 3-2 Sharks. Will to take the draw. Wild win it, try to get it out, but taken there by Joe. Joe looks up ice, flips it, goes off a skate, bounces high in the Shark zone. They finally get it out into the neutral zone there. Kodai tries to move it forward, checked off the puck. Wild come up with it, bounces, comes loose behind the net. Wild with it, turn, Cheney in there with some pressure. Will in there to help. Puck comes loose, goes into the corner. Wild come up with it. Turn up ice, flip it forward into the neutral zone. Sweeney gets it, knocks it back down into the zone. Kodai takes it, tries to pass across over Cheney's stick. His stick was tied up there. Puck's along the boards over to the other side. Kodai with it in the corner. Settles it down, tries to pass off the Wild stick, goes back to the blue line. Some pressure there. Wild get it out. Across the red line, tries a shot down into the corner. No icing as he was across the red line. Joe with it now, tries to pass forward. Fans on it a little. Wild come up with it, knock it back down. Greeby with it, tipped forward into the neutral zone, and Wild retreat back into their own zone to get it. Along the boards now, kept in. O'Sweeney tries to get it over to Lariv, can't. Puck goes into the corner. Lariv with it, still with it, looking, gets knocked down. Puck's loose, comes into the neutral zone. Vlad just knocks it down into the other zone, or into the other corner there. Puck kept in by Trenton. Trenton tries a quick shot, high and wide. Puck's knocked into the neutral zone again. Sharks will be forced to retreat. Wild have it at the blue line. Intercepted there by Menser, goes down into the corner. Will comes up with it, brings it along the boards over to the other side. LaRive over to Will. Cross ice pass over to Vlad. Trenton keeps it in. Along the boards over to the other side. Kept in by Will. Pass over to Sanjay just over his stick. Sanjay takes it in deep into the corner. Will there to help. Cycles back to Sanjay over to Vlad. Vlad tries a shot, goes off a stick and high up into the netting, forcing a face-off.
That's how you do it.
How do you do that again? How do you do that again? Boom, boom. Boom, boom. We need a boom, boom. One boom, boom by the Sharks, and they'll go ahead by 2 goals. 6:56 left in the third period. Sharks holding on to this 1-goal lead. Reese to take the draw. Wild win it, goes loose along the boards, try to chip it forward, taken there by Reese, battle for it, comes loose, Wild get it into the neutral zone. Ralston just opts to knock it down deep into the corner. Wild will come up with it, circle behind their own net, look up ice, carries it himself, tries to chip it forward, kept in there by Cheney. Cheney tries a shot, goalie deflects it up over into the other side behind the net. Wild come up with it, flip it along the boards, tries to carry it out, checked there by Cheney. Puck to Reese, in there all alone. Takes the shot, nice save by the goalie. Reese has it again, tries to get it in front, blocked there by the Wild. Reese has it again, right in front to Cotting. Cotting takes a shot, goes wide. Kodai with it now. Kodai flips it forward, over to Reese. Reese loses it, checked, falls down. Wild come up with it, ring it along the boards over to the other side, opt to come right out, and it's on its heels here. It'll go down, no icing as it doesn't cross the red line. Ralston kind of hoping it does. Ralston carries it out over the red line, flips it down deep into the corner. Wild have it. Go behind their own net, settle the puck down. They set up, carries it in front of the house. Dangerous move right there. As Wild get it in the center, and they knock it down deep into the corner. Joe in there to get it. Turns behind his own net. He's got some traffic there. Tipped there by Sanjay. Sanjay gets it, knocks it forward over to Dylan. Dylan tries to saucer pass over to Sanjay, a little too far for his stick. Comes back to the blue line. Greeby keeps it in, but Wild come up with it and get it into the neutral zone. Carry it into the Shark zone. Gets by Greeby, in there all alone, takes a shot, and a nice save by Zach to hold the Sharks in here. No way. Are you kidding me? Was it the Buccaneers all along? It was never the Wild. You told me it was the Wild.
I didn't realize they changed.
Did they change, or did you just get it wrong?
They changed the thing when they did Richard's guys.
Yeah, the second period. Huh? Thanks. I'm looking it up for myself from now on. I'm not even saying it now. I'm calling them the Wild from the rest of the game on. Sharks have it. O'Sweeney gets it forward to Menser. Menser goes into the zone wide with LaRive trying to get in front of the net. Can't. Goes over to the other side. Kept in by Trenton. Knocked down behind the board, behind the net, over to the corner. Menser in there. Vlad gets it, knocks it down deep. Wild will have it, 2-on-1. Nice play by Trenton, moves the puck out to the outside. Puck's loose there along the boards, over to LaRive, too far for him. Cross ice pass, goes over his stick, down deep along the boards. Takes a shot, goes wide, over to the other side. LaRive tries to tip it forward to O'Sweeney. Little pushing and shoving there. Puck down deep in the wild zone. Sharks have it. Into the neutral zone, pass over to Reese. Reese goes in, goes wide behind the net. Has it in the corner. Tries to pass out in front, taken there by the Wild, but goes off a stick. Shot by Kodai, deflected. Down into the corner along the side. Puck's loose, high zone. Kodai gets it, tries to flip it forward to Reese, too far for him. Wild get it behind their own zone, flip it over to the other side. Comes loose in the neutral zone. Wild with it, try a move by Ralston. Ralston falls. Oh, Wild get it behind the net. Cycle back along the boards. Quick shot, goes high over the net. Caught him with it. Up to Kodai. Kodai, quick pass to Cheney. Cheney tries to move by. He's checked off the puck. Wild have it. Look up ice. Try to make a pass. Grebe with it. Deflects it forward behind the net. Quick little pass out in front. Nice little move by there by Zach to keep the puck behind the net. And puck goes into the netting. We're going to have a face-off. 2:18 left in the third period. Will to take the draw. Will wins the draw. Goes back behind the net. Flips it forward to the blue line, kept in. Rung along the boards over to the other side. Grebe in there to help. He gets it out into the neutral zone. They'll have to tag up. Goes behind the net. Zach holds it there for Sweeney. Sweeney tries to get it forward. Can't. Puck's tied up along the boards. Sanjay gets it. He's knocked off the puck. Joe now tries to flip it forward. Held in. Puck's loose. Will gets it. Finally knocks it out into the neutral zone. Dylan chases it. He can't get there. Wild come up with it. Make a nice move. Try to move by Grebe. Good check by Grebe. Goes in the corner. Sanjay has it over to Dylan. Dylan, open net. Oh, he's checked off the puck. Tries a shot. Goes wide. Down in the corner. Wild have it behind their own net. Oh, Sweeney tries a shot. Goes wide. Puck's empty here and kept in their zone. 1:02 left. They're going to flip it forward. Vlad with it, knocks it down. Off a skate, icing's waved off. Sweeney with it to Lariv. Lariv takes a shot. Oh, goes off a skate. Can't make the open net. Around the other side now, Lariv tries a poke check. He misses. Wild come up with it, come out of the zone. He's tripped. No call on the play. Vlad with it, knocks it back over to Trenton. Tries to get it out. Puck along the boards. Shot there. Hit over to Zach. 16 seconds left. Menser now, he's just going to opt to knock it down the ice. 6 seconds. No icing. Little pushing and shoving as the Sharks will take a victory on this, 2-1. And we will see you guys later this afternoon for Game 3 of this series. Sharks now ahead 2 games in this tournament.